What is up, everyone? Welcome back. Some more Phasmophobia. Hope you all are having a great morning, day, night, or whatever time it is. I was thinking today I'm gonna hit level 100 before prestiging, and after prestiging, I think I'm going to do something special. Maybe an Apocalypse 3 run on one of the smaller maps. But until then, we have some no evidence runs to do. Let's see. I was thinking about doing Ridgeview, Willow, and Camp Woodwind. I don't want to do any of the large maps. I'll save those for another time. But we'll go ahead and start with Willow Street this time. And I'm going to be playing on my 10.52 multiplier. I'll go ahead and quickly scroll through some of the settings for you. So here are the player settings. Pause if you need to. Here are the ghost settings. And here is the contract setting. So, all right, let's go ahead and jump right into it. We're going to be bringing a full truck. Well, I'm not bringing all the tier 3 stuff, though, just because I don't like some of the tier 3 junk. Medication really doesn't matter either, since I have no sanity, and it's not restoring any. So, all right, let's try this out. Right. So, let's see. What kind of objectives do we have? Should we go for a perfect game or not? Um, we can go for a perfect game. Why not? Why not? Let's see. So we're going to need, I'll bring the EMF, crucifix, salt. Can't forget a lighter, like good old Flash Force does. So yeah, we're just gonna bring everything into the house. I'll go ahead and open the door. I don't typically open the door, but let's see if we can get the ghost a little active before we hop in there. And I always like to come back and wait. Oh no. Oh no. I've made a grave mistake. Yeah, I don't really care for the night vision goggles. They're okay for, Apocalypse. Otherwise, I prefer the tier 2. I like having the headlamp instead of the flashlight. I think the flashlights work. Yeah, flashlights work. So, yeah, I prefer to have the tier 2 headlamp over the tier 3. So that's kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. Just gonna have to deal with it this game. I will fix it later. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and see if we can find the ghost room. It's gonna be kind of rough. Okay, so door just opened over here. I wasn't paying attention exactly where I was. At the bathroom over there. Here, let's walk around with the crucifix. Yeah, let me throw that there. Grab the EMF. That makes sense, right? All right. Yep. Man, I should have put the live split on to test for the seconds. Just make sure it's not a demon. But we'll test with the normal method of using the incense timer just in my head. So it seems like the ghosty is in the bathroom. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000, 11, 1,000. Okay, so probably not a demon. I don't know how quickly this burned, but it sure is going through it. All right, let's go ahead and stop this from happening. Let's just stop that right now. Did it walk through the salt? Sure did. Okay, so it's not a wraith. I need to go ahead and grab the photo camera. I want to make sure I'm getting pictures of all this. Wait, do I have the... I sure do. Power on. Let's turn some lights on. Go grab the photo camera, get some pictures. Gotta go looking for the bone at some point. but the only thing I can really rule out right now is that it's not a wraith. I'm kind of burning through way too much stuff way too fast. I would like to save a crucifix. I'm going to try and use the lantern here for an Onryo test just before it completely ruins it. Oh, perfect. So the door just opened and then slammed. So it's either a wait, did it? Oh no, did it already burn through that? Either it is a mimic, or let's see if we can hear it again. Oh shit! All right, thank you. Nice. Either it's a mimic or it is a Ure. It's still venting in there. My camera was all whacked up. So I'm convinced it's a Ure for now. We'll go ahead and check for some Orbeez. I do need the camera still. I have this. All right. I am fearful though that I have run out of crucifix charges. Because yeah, I'm stupid. Oh, did I shut this too? Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and actually cleanse this all. I'm too afraid it's gonna hunt on me again. Okay. I don't see any orbs. So is this the room? I haven't seen my breath, but the door shutting the way it did just gives me Uri vibes. Making sure we have the right room though would help just confirm orbs a little bit easier. I'll grab the thermometer. We'll go on a little hunt here. Got some flickering action going on in there. I go ahead and I'm gonna put some more salt down here, just in case I need a little bit of an escape. I don't know if this is the room or not. Did I walk through this? I did not. Okay. Let's get it. Power's out. Nice. Love it. So much for having the lights on. Is this the bone? Nice. It looks like actually did all the objectives on accident. Alright, how many pictures? We need what, 4 more pictures. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if we can find the power box. Oh, it's right here. Yep. Okay, it's hunting. I don't want to have to waste an incense. Just leave it here. Okay. All right, we got a little bit of time now. Did I get a picture of this salt? Disturbed salt. I sure did. Okay, so we should have walked through some more here. Lights. Walk through just this one. I'm gonna go ahead and go grab some more salt. Just quickly get some, oh, he's hunting again. Either that or I'm just permanently locked in here. Okay. Yep, Let's go get some more salt. Just place that down. Get some quick, easy photos. Get out of here. Move on. Did I even grab the thermometer like I said I was going to? I did not. Whatever. Alright. Let's run this in here. How many photos do we need? 3? Perfect. Okay, sensing yet again. Yep. Sounds like it walked through the salt. Alright, so 1, yep, 2, 3. Okay. Yuri, because it did perform the door slam, and Yuris are the only ghosts who can perform the door slam, with the exception of a mimicking a Yuri, which would honestly be tragic. So, alright. Getting out of here. Let's see, what were even the objectives? Cleanse the area, witness a ghost event, keep frowning with a crucifix. Wow, that was pretty straightforward. Let's just hope that it was actually a Yuri. There we go. Piece of cake. And so, yeah, we didn't get, you know, too close and personal with the ghosty, but that's okay. Sometimes you just don't have to, you know, when we're just playing it a little safe today. Alright, that was Willow Street. Let's go ahead and head on over to Ridgeview. Hopefully we'll get about as easy of a game as Willow, but I don't know. I'm feeling like a challenge. Personally, Yuris are one of the hardest ghosts to identify, just because they you really need them to do their ability, or just rule out everything else until it gets down to a Yuri. So we did get a little lucky there to hear the door slam. But alright. So this one's going to be played a little differently than Willow. Instead, I am going to take on the hunt initially and try and rule out as many things as we can. Figure out where the ghost room is based off the hunt alone. And then we will continue from there. Let's see, what else? Okay. Parabolic. Incense. And I forgot to switch that out. No. Well, damn. That sucks. Okay. So we'll just get in here and get some of the crucifixes. Yeah, I can turn some lights on, yeah. Yeah, we'll turn some lights on. Okay. Well. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and cleanse it. Did not seem like an Oni, but at the same time, I don't know. It was showing itself quite a bit. Okay, so it came from the kitchen. I'll throw that in here for now. Throw this over here. And let's get some salt. Put that here. Put this here, and one right here. There are several ghosts we can go ahead and rule out. I did not start a timer. My bad. I will make sure to incorporate live split into the next set of investigations for sure. So, okay. What can we say? It is not. It is not a phantom. Definitely not a phantom. Not a Jinn. Not a Fae. Not a Dio. Moroi. I don't think I can rule out Raiju just yet. I didn't have any electronics on. But it's not a Rev. It didn't seem like a Pulte. It was not throwing things too crazy like a machine gun or far. So, okay, what do we need? What do we need? Let's go ahead. I'll snag this guy just to make sure it is not, and this guy, just to make sure it is not a mimic. I hate to lose out on a mimic. Okay, walk through the salt. I'll put some more here. What am I doing with the salt? I am just trying to get some pictures. And see if we can kind of figure out where homeboy is. So, yeah, I don't think it's a mimic. I don't want to completely rule it out, but I'm not seeing any orbs. So that's good. Okay, crucifix down. And I want to say that started at about the 28 mark, maybe 27 on the camera up here. So I'm going to kind of give it a second holding this camera. So what did I say, about 27, so 52. Should be able to burn again. Should be able to burn again. All right. Probably not a demon. What am I missing? Missing a camera. I am afraid this dude's just going to spawn right on top of me, but okay. Oh, there we go. Got whispers. Not a mare. Perfect. I hate trying to figure out if it's a mare or not. Not a wraith. It's stepping in and all the salt. Let's see. Let's go ahead. I'll grab one of these just to make sure we can do an Onryo test. I'll go ahead and grab the camera. We're gonna have to go searching for the bone at some point. All right. So I gotta be aware. I don't have a crucifix in the living room anymore. So let's go ahead and just beeline it right here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put this here. Get some pictures. All right. Ooh. Stresses me out leaving the area of the crucifix. Okay. Not a shade. We knew it wasn't a shade, but more importantly, not an Onryo. Oh shit. Actually, I picked this up without thinking. I want to test it for an Oni again, though. So I'm gonna have to let him come towards me. Okay, not an Oni. Oh man, I'm screwing up this loop. Okay, gotta do this. Okay. Yeah, not an Oni. Hey. Bro. Stop. He's playing with the light switches. Doesn't seem like the twins, despite that double interaction there. Not a Hantu. Let's open this guy. Give him the opportunity to shut it if it's a Yuri. It went through some more salt. Let's go ahead and get some more salt pictures. I think... Do I have this one yet? That's the issue with how I place the salt. Wait, did I get this one? Sure did. Okay. Oh my gosh. Too much salt. Okay. Let's just get another incense. I feel naked without it. and we need to start doing some other tests. It doesn't seem like Inobake. It has not done anything crazy, and I think the mic is on, so it's not a Raiju, not an Oni. Really need to test for these guys here. My own fault. I'm gonna have to bring a flashlight in there since I don't. I mean, I don't have to. I guess I can use this guy and just wait until it starts interfering. Grab this, and let's grab. One more thing of salt. So we're going to do a miling test. We're going to do a yokai test at the same time. Yeah, let's do that. You. What a hoe. Okay. So we're naked again. Practically. I have 0-second grace period. So we are going to snag one of these guys. I just want to know if it's roaming towards me or not. I mean, it's not a wraith, so I don't have to worry about it, you know, like teleporting on top of me and then killing me. But I do have to worry about just dying off rip. I don't like playing this way, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So yokai test, miling test. You son of a bitch. I'm dead. I'm not dead. Holy shit. Was that a hunt? Am I crazy? Fuck, am I crazy? Okay. We got all the photos. I still need to bone. Ah, shit. I still need to bone. I didn't get to test. I'm neglecting my timer. This is really affecting my spirit deducing skills. But I think this is still all right. I don't need this anymore. I think this is still chilling from kitchen. It might have roamed towards me. Grab this guy. Yeah, I don't need anything else. This could be the end. This very well could be the end. It was never the kitchen. Was it? Or was it? Yeah. Here we go. Yokai test. I think it was coming towards me. I think the hunt ended. Damn. Yeah, I think it was coming towards me. I just waited too long. All right. Let's take this time to look for the bone, yeah? Oh, shit. Yeah, we're just gonna be playing in the dark. Bone over here. Nope. Let's go upstairs. I don't think it's a yokai. I think it was coming towards me based off that last interference. the fear now is that it's a banshee. Bone. Let's go. Thought I heard it moving around. Okay. So, let's talk. I don't think it's a demon. I think it's still taking longer than normal. I really didn't get to test for a myling. I think I need to test for it. But the one thing with mylings are they have very quiet footsteps. And I don't necessarily know if that means, you know, even when they're up close and personal. I think it's just their range of footsteps is like you don't hear it until about what, 10 meters maybe. I think it's 10 meters. It doesn't seem like a yurei. I haven't heard it do yurei things, at least. I don't think it's a yokai because I'm pretty sure it was coming towards me. We'll leave that on mark. We'll test for that again. I don't know if it switched rooms. I think it did. I think it started out in the kitchen and is elsewhere now. The issue is I don't know where, and so that's what's giving me grief. If it did switch rooms, then I don't really have to worry about it being a banshee. Oh, this is my last incense too. Fantastic. Okay. Let's, I guess, grab some more of these guys. I got all of that. Yeah, we just got to... Alright. I got to test for a myling. Like, that. I think that's what this is going to boil down to. The way it spawned on me over there kind of has me panicked. I don't know if I'm safe to go over there. I really want to go chill over on that side of the house. I want to take a far side of the house so I can give it room to run towards me. Okay, let's try it. If that flashes, we're screwed. Okay, here we go. Not a myling. Again. Ah. Okay, not a myling. I'm not gonna say it's a yokai just yet. I'm not comfortable saying that. Oh wait. Shit. Let's open the door again. Okay, I heard it open a door, but didn't hear it slam. Here we go. I gotta play this carefully. I only have one incense left. Okay. It was definitely coming towards me. I messed up somewhere along the way. Okay. Oh, shit. I may need to do some timer here. As long as I don't hear that go off, I should be okay. The mimic. It's not the mimic. Definitely not the banshee. Did it change rooms? I feel like it did. It's not an obake. It's not a shade. It doesn't seem like a yokai. Like, it seems like it's coming towards me. Alright. Let's figure this out. Where did I put that thermometer? It's right here. Okay. I have a plan. My plan is to cleanse it, time it, wait for the next hunt. Also, I feel like I need to go make sure it's not a Goreo. I think, man, really don't know if this was the room or not. Upstairs door. Upstairs door. Wait, that was an upstairs. Wait, that was the basement door. Okay, it knows I'm here. Okay. So about shit. What was I at? 21 when I opened this up, and I think I counted about 8 seconds. So 13. Okay. About 2013, if it hunts, then it is a demon. The issue is it's still chilling down here. That's what's getting me now. It's still chilling down here. So about 2013. Makes me freaked out that it's going to spawn so close. Okay, should be able to hunt if it's a demon. Not doing anything. It's just throwing a bunch of junk. Doesn't seem like the twins either. Like, I have not gotten varied speeds. Okay, should be able to hunt if it's a regular ghost. Did I mess this up? Is it a Goreo? Shit, it's close. Two minutes down. This is just a spirit? Okay. Okay. 2.5 minutes. All right. I think it's a spirit. I think I messed up. Not timing anything. That was 2.5 minutes. I really should have waited, but I'm kind of out of clues. I'm out of incense. So I think we're gonna have to call this one a spirit and dip out. That was a long one. I said I wanted a challenge, but that was due to my own ineptitude. Jeez. I was wait, what? No way. What? I swear I could hear its footsteps without the interference. Well, shit. That sucks. All right, I still got one more game. A miling, huh? And man. And I even tried to like get closer to hear those footsteps before the interference was kicking in. Oh well, that happens. You know what? While we're here, let's go and fix. Where is it? Headgear? Yeah, there you go. Let's just fix that for myself. All right, last investigation. Let's get it done. Okay, let's try and get a perfect game. Perfect game on the smallest map. So EMF, repel, parabolic mic. Okay, easy enough. So this is my tip. You know what? I want to do motion sensor instead of wait. The EMF is a challenge. I'm just an idiot. I've gotten used to switching to the motion sensor instead of EMF for gin testing. I just like it more to test for, put that in there, test for banshees. It has helped tremendously, and wraiths. Make sure that the ghost doesn't. You know what? Let's actually throw. We're gonna have 2 on there because I'm gonna load up some salt there, and in between the benches. It's gonna be our typical easy XP video setup. Just it's gonna be longer formatted. We are in it for the long haul. So all right, let's go ahead, set shop here. Grab the EMF. Grab a motion sensor. We'll put one right here. There we go. Doesn't see me. Okay, doesn't seem like a yokai. It's not an Oni, not a phantom. It's typical speed, acceleration. Okay. Let me pop this down right here. And we're going to go ahead and mark some stuff off real fast in the safety since I didn't cleanse it. So what is it not? Not a wraith. It was affected by the salt. I haven't even looked down at the the feet yet, but not a phantom, not an Oni, not a Jin, not a Thay, Dio, Moroi, Raiju, Hantu, or Rev. We still got to test for everything else, though. It's all right. Let's go ahead and get back into it. Let's bring something. Let's go ahead. Yeah, we'll grab another crucifix. Just put that right there, and then let's get the paramic. Turn on my headlamp this time. See if we get some whispers here. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I had the paramic out, so I really couldn't test much. For the myling, stepped in the salt. I missed the cleanse. That's unfortunate. Okay, so missed the cleanse. That sucks. Shit happens. I'm gonna bring this guy over here. He seems to be in this little room right here. I'm gonna go grab a thermometer just to confirm it this time instead of wait for cold breath. I'm usually a thermometer guy, but I figured we'd wait for some cold breath on this one. And we'll grab this guy too, just to confirm it is not a mimic. So yeah, he's hanging out in here. 7.4, yeah. Right, okay. So this is the room. Not trying to turn this guy off. Let's turn our flashlight off. Okay. Spooky. I was panicked there for a minute. I couldn't see him. Okay, I'm not seeing any orbs. So I think we can rule out mimic. Let's turn this guy back on. See if he turns it off. Test for a mare while we can. I'm going to grab a firelight too. Let's go ahead and test for an Onryo. Sitting there, hang out with it. See if it's a shade as well. I'm going to grab a second one of these just in case I kind of get caught out. Just put it right double check we're still here. Yeah, still here. I don't know why I'm not seeing cold breath. That's bugging me. Yeah, it's really bugging me. Okay. That's one. Gotta go get the photo camera as well. So yeah, we're doing 2 tests right now. We're making sure it is not a shade and making sure it's not an onryo. Shades will not hunt if you're in the same room as them. It was being pretty active, so I'm not expecting it to be a shade. Shades also don't typically do any sort of ghostly actions while you're in their room. Yeah, like that. And then as for the onryo, you can test for the onryo by there we go. Okay, that's 2 things. So it is not an onryo and it is not a shade. I'm gonna go ahead and get the camera now. Let's get some pictures. Okay, so it should be 2 different things. Okay. Yep, sure. I'm just gonna go ahead and snag all the pictures I can. I should have more salt. There it is. Let's put it like right here. Because I know I'm gonna get to walk through that. And then what objectives? I still need... Yeah, let's go ahead and use this guy. Not a shade. Not an onryo. I haven't seen it shapeshift. I mean, we could have a goryo. We'll see if it changes rooms at all during this time in here with it. I've got to make sure I save time to go find the bone. I can't forget that. If we're going for perfect games, you need to pick the bone up. You don't have to take a picture of it, but it is a free picture, so I will be taking a picture of it. But perfect games only require you to find the bone and pick it up. Nothing more, nothing less. So it's, I think that crucifix is still in play. Has not tried to use it again. Okay. Did we have a room change? See, you can hear footsteps before the interference. Yeah, it's not a myling. Well, that sucked. Seems like it changed rooms. It also seems like it stopped hunting. So let's go ahead and check the temperatures here. That'll at least let us roll out a goryo and a banshee. Ooh, it's warmer, warmer. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't seem like the ghost room anymore. Yeah. Okay. So this is no longer the ghost room. So not a banshee, not a goryo. Perfect. I still don't think it's the it's a yokai. I don't think that. I would like to test it again though. What else is it not? We also just rolled out a myling. The ghost room must be over here. Wait, what? Buddy, why are you confusing me like this? Come to walk through some salt. Come to walk through some more salt. Go ahead and cleanse him this time. Okay. So about, it was like 1,000. So 37. Okay. 37. So if it hits 10:37 and we get a hunt, then, well, maybe not. In between 10:37 and 10:57, that would be a demon. That would be a minute to a minute 30 since I used the incense, not since the hunt ended. Would love for if it's a Yuri to shut the front door. But there we go. I needed that. Okay, turn stuff off. Okay, so we got all of our junk, our objectives. Okay, so hanging out around here. Don't know why he's hanging out around here. What I say, 10:37 to, did I say 37 to 57? Sorry, 10:37 to 11:07. A little stressed out. Homie's just hanging out right here. I mean, I got crucifixes and stuff, so. This is also going to roll out Spirit. Okay, definitely not an Oni. Onis don't have this air ball. Hasn't seemed like a Polty. It's not like it's touching stuff, but it's not like throwing stuff really far. And it's not rapid fire throwing things. Okay, now if we hit 12:37, where do we start? 9:37? Yeah, we are 2 minutes in. Okay, still hanging out here. 12:37 ish would be spirit territory. We're just going to hang out in the safety of the crucifix net so we can confirm this. And then we'll go bone hunting, picture farming. Okay. This is feeling very, very spirit-like. I know I picked spirit last time. And it wasn't. Eventing. Okay, it should be able to hunt now. Unless it's just a really boring ghost. It should be able to hunt right now. Just want to get it to stop. I'm going to cleanse it again. Just going to grab this guy that I have in here. Want to go bone hunting. But I'm leaning into spirit. It's taking its time to hunt. And I think it's been pretty consistent in terms of slow hunt time. Alright, let's go ahead. We're gonna do this now. Okay, now let's go ahead and photo farm. So this guy, 1, 2, 3, and one thing to also note, I'm not going to go for a picture of the ghost because I do not need to. You don't need a picture of the ghost for a perfect game. You only need it for the apocalypse run. So we're not going to be worrying about that. Alright, now let's go on the bone hunt. I don't really know where the bone spawns on this map. I'm just going to be running around praying to find it. Okay, good. I like having my incense right next to the camera. Is this the bone? Nope. Ah, let's go. That was a whole lot easier than I was expecting. Okay, I just need one more picture. Do I have 6 disturbed salt photos? Okay, Ghosty's hanging out around here. He is, he is. I'm going to move. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and dip out of here. So that should be everything. I believe it's a spirit. It's taking forever to hunt. It was past 3 minutes before it finally hunted. I know I stepped out of the map and such, but it was very slow hunter. Yep, there we go. Very spirit-like. Spirits just feel like they hardly hunt after you cleanse them. Alright, and there you have it. 101. We'll go ahead and end the video off with a prestige, because why not? And yeah, I think the next episode will be an Apocalypse 3 run on the starter map, Tanglewood. Reach Prestige 3. Let's go. So that is also one more achievement in the books. I just need one more and I'll have all the achievements. That is do 10 weekly challenge modes, but we'll get there when we get there. So if you made it to the end of the video, I really appreciate it. If you liked the video, like it, subscribe, and tell me in the comments below what is your least favorite ghost to deal with and why. So, all right, I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.